This program is supported by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. Caregiving for someone with Alzheimer's or dementia can be overwhelming, lonely, and extremely difficult. The Lake Sunapee Region VNA is partnering with the New London Barn Playhouse to offer workshops that connect caregivers going through similar situations and help them navigate different circumstances. Tell us more.
Yeah, this is Improv for Caregivers. It's a communication workshop that's meant to help those who are caregiving for someone with Alzheimer's or dementia. So the goal of the workshop is to bring caregivers together, first of all, to build community and get to know other caregivers in the area, but then to learn communication skills through the lens of improv. So I am an improv artist, and I've taken improv classes and taught improv across the country, and so now I'm able to bring those skills and find the connections between skills of improv and the skills of caregiving. So I taught an improv class for adults last fall that was just about comedic improv and sketch improv. And then Gail Matthews, who's one of our patrons and a caregiver in town, saw that improv class, and she had a connection with a different theater that had done a similar program working specifically with caregivers of folks with Alzheimer's. And so Gail reached out, and I guess she had reached out to the theater before about doing some programming during the school year, but at that time we weren't a year-round organization. And so now that I'm here and can be here year-round, I was able to talk with Gail about her ideas, and she has connections with the VNA, so she set me up with Kathy Raymond and Gina and some of the folks over at the VNA, and so we had a meeting and discovered that there was a need both for the community and for more resources for caregivers, and so we thought that link could be really interesting. And I have some unique experience in the improv world. I worked a lot when I was in Florida with people with aphasia, which is a communication disorder that typically results from a stroke, and so I knew a little bit about working with senior populations, and I was able to translate some of those skills, and then with the help of some healthcare professionals, I was able to learn a lot more about dementia. And then we're also going to have some medical professionals here for all of the workshops to be able to answer those practical questions, since I am an improv expert, not a healthcare expert. Yeah, so we're having 4 sessions total to start us off, just to see how it goes. So we'll have 3 more sessions. Each session is 90 minutes, and it takes place at the Fleming Center in the barn. We're hoping, if this goes well and there's an interest, maybe we'll take the program on the road in the future. But for now, it's a 90-minute workshop that consists of meeting other caregivers, sharing some experiences. I'm leading the group through some improv exercises. It's absolutely, participation is voluntary, so anybody can sit back and watch, or they can try some of the exercises themselves. And then I have a list of different communication strategies, and then some improv exercises and scenarios based on the resources that I've been given by the VNA. So we're trying out different scenarios that a caregiver might see with the person for dementia that they are caring for. And so we will act out those scenarios, both strategies that are common.
Does he like bones?
Yes.
Oh, he does. So what if we get Rufus 3 bones, and then we go out in the backyard and see if we can find him?
Okay. And then we'll get ideas from the audience as well, and be able to act out any additional scenarios that they would like to see based on their specific time at home taking care of someone, so we'll be able to act out some of those. And then we're trying out a bunch of different times, so we're trying different days of the week, different times of day, just to try to reach as many caregivers as possible, because we know that it is a full-time job oftentimes, caregiving, and then some people have jobs on top of that, so it's tough to find a break sometimes. So the next upcoming workshops are March 11th from 10 to 11:30 a.m., April 12th from 3 to 4:30 p.m., and then May 8th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. You can register by going online to nlbarn.org/adult programming. You can find it from the drop-down menus, or you can always just email education@nlbarn.org, and we can reserve a slot. Each workshop is $15, and you can register online or just pay at the door. So part of the idea with the expansion of the Barn Playhouse with this Fleming Center space is that we are providing programming for ages 0 to 99 and above. So we're expanding our adult programming options. So we had an improv class and an adult dance and movement class in the fall. And this is another way that we are expanding. We're working with the Adventures in Learning program at Colby Sawyer. And so this is a way that we are able to expand both in serving different ages of the community, but also different needs. Partnership with the VNA was really exciting because it brought us into a new area of science and arts and healthcare and arts together. And I just want to thank all of the community members who have provided resources, who have donated their time to make this programming happen. I've gotten a lot of resources through email and conversations with community members who have experience either with improv or with caring for someone with dementia. So I appreciate all of those people bringing their knowledge together to make this happen.
Thank you for these expanded efforts to help our caregivers in one of the most difficult situations a person can be in. When we return, Sarah Hansen, the co-founder of the Warner Public Market, will join me for a discussion about their work in our area. But first, let's make an effort to show one of the good businesses that make this show possible.